Hi, welcome back to another episode here at the Weber home. I know it has been a while since I have posted. Life just got crazy all of a sudden, and when things happen like that, I want to make sure I focus on my family and not as much on, making sure I take the time out to do videos and stuff. So I'm sure that will happen occasionally, sporadically, especially like when the baby comes and all of that. So I apologize that I haven't been posting regularly, but sometimes that's going to happen. But today we're going to get back into our series of using canned meat. I have some canned chicken here, and we are actually going to make, it's a different version of green bean casserole. But what we're going to do is we're going to do green bean casserole, and it's going to have chicken in it and tater tots. So let me show you my ingredients and I will talk you through it. So what I'm going to do first is go ahead and shred a bunch of cheese, probably a full block of cheese. I have little bits of some that I need to use up. Like this is a mozzarella, this is a pepper jack, and then I have some cheddar. So you can kind of use just whatever you want. My husband does not like pre-shredded cheese. He doesn't like the coating on top, so I always buy blocks of cheese and then have to shred them. If I have a whole lot to do, then I'll do the shredder attachment on my mixer, but just for this little bit, I'll probably just hand shred these. So next, I'm gonna take a brick of softened cream cheese and we're gonna add it to it, and then combine it all together. Make sure it's mixed in well. I don't know if I can open it with my nails. Ha! Yes, I got it. Before I mix it, I'm also gonna add in the cream of chicken condensed soup. I would typically use cream of mushroom, but I don't have any, so we're gonna go with this. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is open up my jar of chicken, and we're gonna mix this right in here with juice and all, just the whole thing in there. It'll take a second to break up all the chicken because it kind of goes in a glob, but we'll get that incorporated in, and then I'm gonna sprinkle a generous helping of garlic salt. I love garlic. And then let's see, do I have any over here? I don't. I'm gonna get some dehydrated chopped onions and put it in here as well. I'm just gonna go with 1/8 of a cup, measuring cup. We'll go with that. Next, I'm gonna take some parsley. And this is nice parsley I dehydrated from our own garden. And we're gonna sprinkle in a generous helping of parsley. Parsley's not super strong, so you can be generous. Mix that in, and then we're gonna open our 2 cans of green beans, strain them very well, and then mix them into this mixture as well. First, let me show you what this looks like though, because it looks and smells so good. So this is what it looks like. You got cream cheese. Usually if you put enough cream cheese and cheese in something, it's just bound to be good. But it's just an unspoken rule. Got chicken. Look at all that. It looks so good. It smells really good too. 2 cans of drained green beans. These are just the cut green beans. And these are just from Aldi. Add in both cans. And this will probably be the longest part of mixing, is trying to get that well incorporated. Honestly, didn't take quite as long as I thought it would to incorporate it. Look at all that goodness. Delicious. Next, I'm going to take a 9x13 casserole pan and we're gonna spray it well. This is just extra virgin olive oil. I don't like using the cans with the propane in them, so I buy my oil by the gallon. And I got this little handy spray bottle from Amazon, and I just keep refilling it. It ends up being a lot cheaper and a lot better for you. All right, sorry for the interruption. Now we're just gonna take this and we're gonna put this whole thing in the bottom of this pan. My oven's up to temp. And scrape out all the goodness out of the bottom. You don't want to waste all that. There's probably a lot more left in there than you think. Let's see if I can do this without getting it all over. Oh, I just got it all over me. Oh well. I gotta change anyway. Besides, I'm a mom. I get stuff all over me all the time. Just like a rite of passage. Alright. Kind of smooth this down into the pan. Here, let me show you an overview. This is what it looks like. Just kind of smooth it down in the pan as much as you can. Kind of make it even all over. And it's okay if you have little blobs of cream cheese like that, don't worry about it. As long as it's mostly mixed in, it'll be fine. Yeah, it doesn't have to be completely perfect. It'll taste just as good. You just might have a blob with a little bit more cream cheese, but it's fine. Now I have these slices of cheddar. I don't typically buy sliced cheese. Like I said, my husband likes the blocks, but we ate sandwiches last week. So we ate like sub sandwiches. So I bought this cheese and this is what we have left over. And so I'm just going to use it. If it'll come apart. It's kind of just crumbling all over. Just kind of put a layer of cheese across the top of this. I'll probably have to shred a little bit to fill in the gaps because it's not coming apart very easily. And then after we get this layered with the cheese, we are going to put a layer of tater tots across the top. Because who doesn't love tater tots? It's not coming apart very easily. So here you go, you can see we have a nice, fairly even layer of cheese across the top. And now we're just gonna line the entire thing with tater tots. So you could do something like this. If you didn't want veggies, you could just do chicken. Or if you wanted some different veggies, you could totally do this with like squash, yellow squash, zucchini. I probably shouldn't have done that because I have a whole lot right now. But baby told me she wanted green beans, and so that's kind of what got this whole thing started. Thank you. Sorry. So I haven't even had breakfast this morning, and it's 12:50 because mom life. So I'm starving, and I cannot wait to get into this. Like, I'm hungry. This smells so good, and I just wanted green beans because I'm 6 months pregnant, and so who knows. So here's what it looks like, all lined in tater tots. I'm gonna give this a spray with the olive oil, and then we're gonna stick it in the oven. And then closer to when it's done, we are gonna top it with some crispy fried onions. And then this is the point when you stick it in the oven, when you can stop and just lick the bowl. Don't waste that. So I stuck it in the oven at 350, and we're gonna let it sit for probably a good 30 minutes. All of the ingredients are cooked, but you just really want to get that nice crispiness on those tater tots and let everything get heated through and melted, all that cheese and cream cheese. So at least 30 minutes. I will tell you a specific time when I pull it out. So here's the finished product. It took 40 minutes. It might have been done a little bit sooner, but I was busy getting ready. I have somewhere to be. So it was in there for a total of 40 minutes, and it looks beautiful. Let me show you how it looks. I cannot wait to dig into this. Look at that, perfectly crispy, golden brown. It's got the crispy fried onions on it. Since they're just already crispy, I just went ahead and threw them on. I didn't actually cook them. I just threw them on when I pulled it out of the oven, and this looks amazing. Cannot wait to dig into this. Thank you so much once again for following along. I sure hope that you will try this recipe, that you will love it and enjoy it, and come back for more recipes in my series on how to use home canned meat.
What's the guy that